I was watching a video on like YouTubers today. It was
really?
It was a guy who was doing like a big scam. Like he's pulled something. Wait, what was it? Oh, it's gonna annoy me.
Paul, just to break it to you, every YouTube video is made by a YouTuber.
What? No, it's a YouTube video about a massive YouTuber. Philip DeFranco.
Yeah, with better help.
And it was like he's a scammer. He's lying to people about a network thing he's making. And he's doing snake oil.
Are you talking about his Patreon?
I don't know. I couldn't even follow the video because he's such like a fast talker and uses all these business terms or whatever, and I don't even have any context for what he's talking about. Dude,
that's an old video.
So is Philip DeFranco just sleazy, or?
No, I think he's I watch him. I think he's a good guy. The most recent thing is his association with BetterHelp, which has been shown as being, I don't know, it's kind of sketchy because
there was another video of H3H3 being hypocritical apparently. I couldn't follow any of this stuff because
he's already done that. He did that with the PewDiePie controversy.
Yeah, that's what it was about, I think.
Dude, man, you really are far behind with this stuff.
I don't care enough. I just saw a video by this guy called Memeology, who I think I've seen other videos about things I care more about from. So I was like, okay.
H3. Well, the thing with that though was that it was like after
he apparently said the N-word himself.
Yeah, that was it. Because like when he had iDubbbz on, he talked about the special word or the phrase or whatever that was used against him, and then it became a meme. And yeah, Ethan just kept on saying it, and then even iDubbbz was like, "Yo, you're using that pretty liberally." So and then like he was going against Felix, and he was like, "Yeah, it just seemed like it seemed like it rolled right off the tongue, you know, like yeah, it wasn't a big deal. Like it's just being really stupid."
iDubbbz was terrified in the corner, shaking.
I love iDubbbz still.
I don't even know who he is. Is he the man in the pink suit?
That's Filthy Frank, but he doesn't do that anymore.
Oh.
He makes really good music.
Oh, great. I'm not going to recognize that. I'm going to recognize him as the man in the pink suit.
I mean, his name's Joji, and that's his artist name.
Does he go on Bizarre Adventures?
No. That's close.
Joji's somewhat normal.
You know what?
Adventures.
Actually, yes he did. Yes he did. Because he went on a quest to promote his mixtape, and he met iDubbbz in a green suit.
I don't care who these big name YouTubers are. They don't even do anything interesting.
Yeah, they do.
They don't.
Yeah, they do.
They don't.
You just don't get it, Paul.
They say, "Oh, I'm offended about person saying N-word on stream. Oh, we need to raise awareness about women video games. We need to."
I was against that.
We need to care. We need to bring attention to my subscribers ship.
What are you, Tana Mongoose right now?
Who the hell is that? It's a Family Guy. That's an obscure Family Guy reference. Seth MacFarlane.
Cam, air high five.
Tana Monk. I'm not a tanned mongoose.
It's an iDubbbz joke about Tana Mojo. She's like, if you have 1,000 of her, is she then Tana Mongoose? Something like that.
It's probably a good joke if you know who the hell she is.
Paul, we gotta get you educated.
No, that's alright. You don't know about film stars from the 20s. You don't know about Buster Keaton.
Nobody does.
Well, maybe they should. Maybe they're more important. You ever think about that?
Think people watch films that far back and
they're historically important. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't.
Yes, they are, but they only.
They matter more.
If they matter, if you're a film.
Maybe people should be educated about things that people that did interesting new things for the time, instead of people who just had cameras and complained about stuff to millions of people.
I mean, at the same time, I don't care about that. Other things I like to look into that
Maybe
I'll
everyone
look
should have a 35mm projector in their house and watch old Felix the Cat cartoons.
like you.
Yeah. I don't have that sort of money.
You don't get the authentic experience? Were you lying? Was this a hoax?
I just watch DVDs I buy
Paul.
from shady businessmen.
Paul. I'm disappointed. You should be experiencing them as they were originally intended.
Well, ever
Like
since
on Blu-ray.
ever since George Lucas remixed the Felix the Cat cartoons.
Do you think there'd be a way to, like, with old cartoons, if you tried and upscale them too far, like on Blu-ray, they would just, like, be blurred messes?
No, because it's what's it called? It's film, isn't it? It's not.
The disc would catch on fire. It's like, what are you? This is too new.
It's fighting against the new technology. It's sentient in some weird way.
It's fighting against it. It's not yet ready.
Its body isn't ready. Yeah, there's like millions of, not millions, but there's like countless lost Felix the Cat cartoons, and that makes me pretty sad.
So, Paul, why do you watch these videos about YouTubers if you don't care about it?
Because it was by a guy who I'm subscribed to for reasons I can't remember.
Just unsubscribe from them. And you didn't even watch it right away either. It was like months old. You're like, yeah, now's the time.
No, I was only recommended it when it was not relevant anymore. YouTube's like, hey, you want to hear about this scandal that happened half a year ago about this person you don't care about?
Sub-feed.
And I said, hey, sure.
That sounds like a good idea.
I was doing it for you, Justin. I said, maybe this will make me relate to my son, Justin. But then, nothing. Not even a hug.
Yeah, Dad, get with the times, old man.
No.
I have to go watch more Felix the Cat.
I watch more Garfield.
I'll be in the den if you need me.
What if it was called Garfield?
That is a thing.
Is it? I like it.
Yeah, it's a meme cartoon series.
Oh.
Garfief.
I like Lasagna Cat. That's a good channel.
Yeah, it's fun.
I think we've already talked about that countless times already.
That channel is just fucking bizarre.
The Final Fantasy one was really good.
Yeah. Skills.
No, yeah. It's really the best part of the whole thing.
Jim Davis has no skills. I still really like Garfield though. Probably one of the few people that actually enjoys the comics. So that's another thing though. That's historic, and people aren't just gonna go back.
What? People buy Garfield anthologies.
I don't think that often though. It's for one thing, it's printed media. For another thing, I don't know how popular newspaper comics are with the mainstream anymore. Also, bye Cam.
Didn't you watch The Fall of Garfield?
Thanks
Bye,
for
Cam.
coming. Yeah, that video sucked.
That was good. He's like, hey, I like Garfield still being around because it's like a comfort blanket. It's like crawling into my mom's vagina again. Don't you remember?
Like half of his points didn't stick. Or weren't valid, but whatever.
I kind of feel the same way about Simpsons as he feels about Garfield, though. As much as I don't really care for it at all, or even follow it that much, it's kind of nice to know it still exists. But then again, I wouldn't care that much. I don't know. I get conflicting feelings between that and thinking it should just quit so that it won't tarnish its own legacy any further.
For the record, I acknowledge that Cam was leaving. I was the first. I am his favorite now.
If I saw Garfield sleeping in the engine of my car, I'd be slapping my knee for a while. Were you laughing thinking about?
No, I was thinking of something way worse.
What?
Like laughing at Garfield rolling down the stairs, crushing Jim's ribcage.
What? Jim Davis?
No, or John.
John! Jim's his creator.
He's just got too fat.
It's not animator versus animation.
He's got the blank ass stare on his face, and he just gets up like nothing happened. He killed his owner.
Is this a thing you saw?
No, in my head. I don't know why. I think of the worst things sometimes.
It's like Indiana
It's-
Jones, but he gets crushed by the boulder.
It's human nature. It's human nature. You just think of the worst things, like pushing old ladies over, but you don't act on it.
What if Garfield pushed old ladies over?
Couldn't do it. He's too fat.
he tries to push an old lady over, but just falls over himself.
Yeah.
He tries. What if he kicked an old lady off the table?
He pushed Snoopy over and got shot by the World War I flying ace.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
don't know what an old lady would be doing.
Oh, I'm
standing on
sorry.
a
Do
table in
people
the first
remember
place.
World War One? I thought people only care about YouTubers nowadays.
I didn't say it was a bad thing. I said different people care about different things.
No, you said we shouldn't forget about all world wars because they're not YouTubers.
Nobody gives a shit about YouTube history. Granted, I like the drama sometimes, but that's a bit different.
I like the drama for a little bit. Well, it's stupid. Like when it's DSP, just because he's like a living train wreck.
They made the newest Oni videos. They talked about DSP.
They talked about him before. Oh no, I think that was on stream.
Because you don't watch Oni anymore.
I don't really.
Well, they made it. Zach mentioned a video when DSP was playing Half-Life. Like he just spent like an hour trying to stack boxes to get up a ledge or something.
Oh yeah, he needed to crouch jump.
Yeah, and he's just stuck there forever.
To be fair, crouch jumping is a weird concept, but he did spend like way too long on it. Like, I don't remember seeing that in any other video game other than that clip where people were just like, wow, he's such an idiot, he didn't try jumping and then crouching while in the air to bring his legs up.
You know, I gotta say, it's been very peaceful watching driving footage while talking. It's like I'm in a YouTube commentary video.
It's a good game for streaming, even if you're not going to play it very well.
For conversation, I guess. If you have things to talk about, which apparently we do.
We talked about a lot of things. Some of them
Because I
even
just go off the handle.
Do you want to blow off any steam?
No, I like Steam quite a bit, actually.
No, I mean, are you frustrated? Are you an irate gamer?
Not recently.
Are you mad at anyone? Are you mad at me?
No, not really. Why would I be mad at you?
Because I disagree with you about what a few years is.
Because you're a fagé.
Because I don't keep up with the hottest YouTube memes.
Don't care.
Because I don't know who Filthy Franco is.
I don't actually care. I just like teasing you.
Because I post Mio to you every day.
It's neither here nor there.
Did you hear they're making a new Mio?
Mio's fine. Fat Mio I could do less of.
Well, I never sent you Fat Mio.
I think you did. Now it's evidenced on this video.
It's not evidence, you could just say anything.
Yeah.
Justin, you sent me like 12 Fat Mios in the last hour. I'll do a
Steve
stream.
Buscemi's actually a pedophile. Just kidding, he's not.
Well, now this video's gonna be played in court. Good job, faggot.
In court?
Yeah, when they bring him to court for pedophilia, they'll say, hey...
Like the Newgrounds Cosby game that was 10 years prior to his rape allegations.
They'll say, hey, Figgy predicted this on his Twitch. Let me bring it up for you.
I said just kidding.
Oh, okay.
Immediately after, so... And I was using finesse to say fagé, but you just went and said the whole word now, didn't you?
Your Honor, he clearly said just kidding after making said allegation.
That is important, actually. You have to specify that you are joking.
That is how libel works, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I can't just be like, Justin H. surname, rapes and double rapes people.
You really do need to mark this stream as for mature audiences.
No.
That's the spirit.
You see this car speeding through the trees? This is like an allegory for the
don't
kids.
do that.
No, that's an allegory for the kids going through adulthood as they watch this stream.
And here it is. Here he is crashing.
That's an allegory for pimples when they go through puberty.
No, it's just an allegory of as soon as he hears something he shouldn't.
It's an
It's a full
allegory.
stop.
It's an allegory for the kid crashing into a tree at full speed.
All right. I'm getting sleepy. I'm gonna.
No.
I'm gonna dip.
Stay with me. Have you heard of that thing?
There's like no shit.
Have you heard of that thing people at Disney World go to, where they want to?
Yes.
Okay, tell me then. Tell me what I was gonna say. Since you know so much. Go on. Explain to the stream.
Yeah, they go to the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, and the pirates throw them overboard, and they have to swim back to the docks.
No, they drink beer and have fun, but that's irrelevant.
The kids too.
The kids too shall drink beer.
They're growing up real fast.
It's the booziest place on earth.
And they get a picture afterwards with them throwing up on the ship.
It's the most illegalist place on earth. Anyway, people. What I was gonna say was people who go to Disney World, they want to dress up as Disney characters, but there's a strict rule against guests to get dressing up as Disney characters. So they do this thing called like faux Disney, where they like try to make themselves look really close to Disney, but not close enough that they get in trouble, or that people would confuse them for people who work at Disney World.
So like bootleg characters.
So they'll have like Snow White's dress, but they'll have it as like a mini dress, and then
But
they'll
they'll be
have
wearing jeans.
yeah, it'd be stuff like that. Like they'd have like mini jackets of like full on clothes that characters would have and stuff. Like they get all the color schemes just right, but different proportions and stuff. It's interesting to me.
Yeah, I could see that.
Anyway, what I was gonna say was you should do that, but you should dress as Donald Duck.
I'm sorry, I don't frequent as many furry sites as you, I'm afraid.
I don't go on furry sites. I go on DeviantArt.
Close enough.
I mean, I don't go on DeviantArt. I'm a good boy. What if you accidentally hit the rewind button one too many times and you go back to the time of the dinos?
I'd say that's a you problem.
Let's say, here's your problem. Press the button.
That sounds like an episode
times.
of Futurama.
Yeah, where Fry was playing Forza Horizon. And the professor said, "Good news, everyone. You could press the rewind button if you're a fucking noob."
I like that episode. They make the time machine that only goes forward in time.
Oh, I thought you were going along with my bit. Do you know Smith? Did you see the thing where a guy from TMZ was bothering Matt Groening about Smithers?
No.
It's because Smithers was black in like the first episode because of like a colouring error or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So he was going to Matt Groening like, why was Smithers black? Why did you change him from being black? I thought it was pretty cool that Smithers was black. Like he was trying to like do race baiting, like moronic race baiting. And Matt Groening just like laid it down on the line to him, and he just said like, Smithers was meant to be white or whatever, but due to a colouring error or like a model sheet error, on the first episode he was animated as black erroneously, and we fixed it in all the following episodes. But then the guy was a retard who didn't know what that meant, so he just kept egging him on.
Speaking of errors, do you remember that Sonic clip from the Adventures of Sonic when like they show the wrong footage with the wrong voice?
Oh yeah, I put that in the episode because I looked it up. How did that even happen?
I don't know.
It's so bizarre. I was just gonna say, like, it must be like something to do with how they did editing back then. Like, how would they even have done editing? Like, that wouldn't have even been digital editing, probably. Would it? That would have probably been like splicing together sort of film strips or whatever. Right?
I mean, maybe someone might have accidentally copied the wrong clip.
I mean, it would have been like 92 or 1992 or 3 or something.
Can I post it on my channel?
You can post clips of it, but you can't post the clips and stuff like that.
Why?
Because they're terrible.